Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to a brand new episode of LSPDFR. Today we'll be out in the Mirror Park area with the Mirror Park Police Department in this awesome Ford Fusion hybrid vehicle. Have not used this vehicle before until today, and it's a very nice looking vehicle made by Police Co. Very nice, and the texture we got today is made by Aiden HD5. It's a very nice texture indeed. Only thing I have noticed is that like 06 on the front there underneath that headlight is backwards, but other than that, I do like this texture a lot. This has been a patrol I've been trying to do for a while now, just never got around to doing it in Mirror Park until today because I have like Florida stuff in, but I want to try to save that for a stream. So I'm like, let's just go ahead and do some Mirror Park stuff, and we haven't actually done a patrol out in Mirror Park for a while, so let's go ahead and just do that. Very nice looking Ford Fusion hybrid indeed. Got that Valor light bar up there today as well. Very nice, very nice. Similar to the Ford Taurus, but it's not. It's like more of like a hybrid vehicle. And yeah, got that like Los Santos or San Andreas Republic on there, kind of like California. And then lspd.gov/Mirror Park. I'm not quite sure if this is actually based off of a real life agency or if it's just like fictional. But nonetheless, it looks super good. Love the ram bar. Love the more aggressive look on the front end. It looks super. It looks more aggressive than the Ford Taurus is what I'm trying to say. Here's a look at the interior we got today. Very nice. Not quite sure if that's an actual Ford like Fusion interior. This is a 2017. Looks nice. Love that Police Go air freshener. Got that MDT older style like tough book there. We got a cage back there as well. Here's a look at the lights we got going on today. Stage 1, you got a TA in the rear. That is it. Stage 2, you'll start getting blues in the rear taillights there, or the reverse lights I should say. And then you'll get red and blues in the front there. And then stage 3, red and blues in the ram bar, the grill, full light bar. And then red and blues in the rear. The one thing I do not like about stage 3 is that like middle of the light bar on the rear is like not lit up. So we have to end up turning on that TA. We're going to put some SCBA tanks on as well. But yeah, so we have that middle of the light bar is blank. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to have to turn it on so we can have that SCBA tank off. That's part of fire callouts and stuff, so. But yeah, that is going to go ahead and do it for that. 241 dispatch, 1041 tonight. Going to be leaving our house here in Mirror Park, part of the Mirror Park Police Department. Our house is back there. Looks super cool. Very nice. And let's go ahead and hop out on patrol, and let's see what we can get into out here today. Alright, so right off the bat, I have this illegally parked vehicle over here. Personally, probably thought it was their actual driveway, but it's not, so we'll turn on the TA. We'll go ahead and investigate out there. Don't mind that the uniform says Del Perro PD. There's just no actual Mirror Park PD, and I did not want to use the LSPD version. So, 241 dispatch. Run a 28 for me. It's going to be 6'9", Queen Young, Union 735. We'll do vehicle check through Stop the Ped. So it's got no insurance and the owner, no flags for the owner, Lily Anderson. Okay, so let's go ahead and give it a citation here. I believe it's Shift E. Nope, Control E. There it is. Okay, so we do have it right.
An illegally parked vehicle in Mirror Park. Target vehicle license plate 69 Queen Young Union 735. Proceed with patrol.
10-4 dispatch. You send me a 51 to my 20 for that vehicle. I did turn up the game volume, so Omid, thank you so much for letting me know that my game volume was a little bit low. I did turn it up just a tad. I also threw in brand new tow trucks. So we do have an F550, we have a flatbed, and then I don't remember the other one I threw in, but we do have new tow trucks today, so instead of rocking the default ones. But yeah, thank you to Omid for letting me know that my game volume was low, so I did turn that up a little bit. Very nice. One of those like older tow trucks, like one of the first ones that were around for ELS, so very nice. We have a stolen bus, but we're not going to deal with that. I mean, technically we can, but I want to stick around Mirror Park and not really go out on a patrol anywhere. Some Los Santos PD is going to assist us here, it looks like, with that one. But yeah, I don't want to really go too far out of Mirror Park, La Mesa area, and stuff like that. That's weird how that was La Mesa and we're in Mirror Park. I never got that. But I'm going to go... we got shots fired in downtown Vinewood, but I'm going to go ahead and go after this guy because he's driving like a moron. Almost hit a pedestrian.
Roger that.
No, I don't want to do that. I want to end that call.
Attention, this is dispatch. We are code 4. No further units required.
Okay, I guess we're just going to stop him right over here. If I can. You just almost hit another pedestrian. Okay, so he's going to go back on the road. We're going to stop right here, have a final stop. Alright, 241 dispatch. Show me out 1036. We're going to be southbound Mirror Park Drive, Mirror Place. It's going to be one four-door sedan, Albany, Washington. 28's going to be 68 Union Tom Edward 085. Will be occupied one time.
Target vehicle license plate 68 Union Tom Edward 085. No 1099.
10-4 dispatch. Yeah, make contact with the individuals.
10-4.
Hello, how we doing today, ma'am? Officer Adrian here with the Mirror Park Police Department. Do you know why I'm stopping you today? Guess your vehicle says you made... No, that's definitely not why I'm stopping you today. I'm stopping you for multiple reasons. What on earth did you do? Any reason you almost hit two pedestrians over there? Waited, then I went, what's the issue? Well, you almost hit two over there that were walking on the sidewalk when you were on the sidewalk. You failure to maintain a lane. You were driving all over the place. You were not driving okay, ma'am. Were you driving, you're driving recklessly or carelessly, anything, all that? Running late for work, officer. I mean, you were on the sidewalk. Your vehicle scratched up on the side over here completely. Your hood is damaged. You got a whole lot of front end damage as well. And that's why I'm stopping you today. Any reasoning for any of that today? Were you using a phone or anything like that? Hearing your business out of your car. So you do confirm, so you are basically telling me that you were on your phone while you were driving. Okay, I appreciate you being honest with me. So you said you're heading to work, right? You got your license, registration, proof of insurance on you? Alright, Miss Parker. Thank you very much. Just another couple questions here. Have you doing any drinking today? Think you may have one overdone it at the club? Okay, how about any drugs? Did you do any drugs today? Get back to why you stopped me in the first place. Any drugs in the vehicle? Might always am lit. Okay, so hang tight. I'll be right back with you, okay, Miss Parker? So she did confirm to having drugs in the vehicle. She did confirm. I'm gonna see if I can ask her if I can search the vehicle after I run her information and stuff like that. So it'll be Amy Parker. So she doesn't have any citations or arrest record. She was stopped once, possibly for a, I'm not sure what it was for, but it was for a warning. Let's go back to the vehicle. It's this one. So it's not stolen. Everything's valid. Okay. Man, two calls right off the bat today. So we'll go ahead and come over here. Alright, Miss Parker. I wonder if there's... Alright, Miss Parker, go ahead and turn off the engine, step out real fast, okay? Anything legal in the vehicle that I need to know about? Do not consent to a search? Okay, well, you told me you had drugs in the vehicle, and you did tell me you had a little bit to drink. So go ahead and turn off the engine, step out real fast. Not sure why, but okay. Go ahead and hop out for me. Okay, so I'm going to detain her right now while I try to figure out what's going on with her.
Wait up!
Alright, turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back. You're not under arrest right now. You're just being detained right now for my safety, okay? You said you had drugs in the vehicle. You said you overdid at the club with the drinking. So you're kind of stumbling a little bit right now. Stumbling over yourself a little bit. So I'm going to put you on the sidewalk. And you said you don't consent to a search to your vehicle. So I'm going to go ahead and call a canine officer to have him run a dog around your vehicle. So go ahead and take a seat for me real quick. Like I said, at this point in time, you're not under arrest. You're just being detained. 241 dispatch. Can you send me canine officer to my 20? Alright, hop up. So you said you did some drinking today, right? You said you had a little too much at the club? But you just said earlier you had a little too much at the club, so it looks like they sent LSPD for us today, which is alright. Okay, so like I said, you're just being detained right now for my safety, okay? You realize you were all over the road, right? Alignment screwed up on the vehicle. Well, I mean, your vehicle is kind of damaged and everything like that, so how much you have to drink? Think you may have overdone it at the club? I mean, that's what you said earlier, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to release the handcuffs, but I'm also going to go put you through a couple field sobriety tests, okay?
Citizens report a robbery in Mirror Park.
What's up, buddy? You know, around the dog? What's the deal? Alright, hang tight for me. Go and take a seat on the ground for me real quick. Where's the dog at? I like how the dog's in the front seat of the car. That's actually really funny. That's actually super funny how the dog's actually in the front seat of the car. You gonna run your dog or what's the deal, buddy? Alright, well you focus on that. I'm gonna focus on her. Hop up, ma'am. Get up. Come over here. I'm gonna put you on. We're gonna come to the sidewalk over here, okay? Like I said, I'm gonna be issuing you a couple field sobriety tests, okay? No. Come here.
Medical aid requested.
First one's gonna be a walk and turn test, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take 10 heel to toe steps back in that direction on a straight line, and you're gonna turn around and do the same thing going back towards me. You're gonna have a straight line. There's gonna be an imaginary line, so you have to kind of figure out what line you want to do. But you want to try to keep as straight as possible without stumbling over, okay? Just go ahead and do that for me. I mean, I guess you can go that way if you want. You can go whichever way you want, okay? Oh, she passed that, it looks like. Alright, this next test I'm going to go ahead and do is going to be a one leg stand. What you're going to do is you're going to raise your left or right leg, whichever, 6 inches off the ground. See how far you can hold it, okay? Or see how long you can hold it. Like I said, 6 inches off the ground without stumbling. Be as straight as possible, okay? Okay, so she passed that as well.
Citizens report on Del Perro.
This last one I'm going to do is going to be a horizontal gaze test. I'm going to put my pen right in front of your face. I'm going to move it, and you're going to move with your eyes and your eyes only without moving your head, okay?
I'm right here, dispatch. I'll check it out.
Check that one. She's failing. She passed that one too. Okay, so I'm gonna go and grab a breathalyzer and a drugalyzer. You showed no signs of impairment on the test, but you said you had jumped the drink at the club, so we just want to see where you're at or if you're under the influence of any narcotics or anything like that. So I'm gonna go grab this out of my trunk real quick. Okay. Alright, so this first one's going to be a standard breathalyzer test. What you're going to do is you're going to blow in this tube for me. And you're just going to keep blowing until you hear a beep, okay? Keep blowing until you hear a beep. Take a deep breath and you can start whenever you'd like.
Appreciate it.
So she ain't drunk. This last one's going to be a drug swab kit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Q-tip. I'm going to swab the inside of your cheek. Just to make sure you haven't done any drugs or anything like that. So whenever I do this, do not bite me or else it'll make it even worse on you, okay?
Citizens report. An ambulance requested on Olympic Freeway.
Thanks.
So she's clean. Okay, well, I mean, she's clean, so there's nothing I can really do except cite her right now. I can't search her vehicle even though she was detained. The drug dog's not doing much. So there ain't much I can really do about that. Well, let's see if I can dismiss him and call for another one.
Jesus.
Let's see if we can get another. Okay, so we're technically not in a traffic stop anymore. I guess that's what kind of broke it. We're not in a traffic stop. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, well, I mean, I can't really do anything with her. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and give her some citations. I'm going to have her stand over there. We're going to give her some citations for driving the way she did. And, yeah. Bad records, Amy Parker. So we'll probably be under operation for one. It'll be careless driving. It'll be driving. Actually, it'll be driving on sidewalk, pedestrian, bike path. And operating a telecommunications device while driving. Because she basically did confirm to us that she was on her phone by saying that her business is on her phone. So she was also driving on a sidewalk, a pedestrian, a bicycle path. And then she's also going to be getting cited for driving with a unroadworthy vehicle because it's all scratched up. The hood's not on properly. And stuff like that. So, actually, technically, yeah, it would be an unroadworthy vehicle because, I mean, the hood's popped up and everything like that. And it's all scratched up and shit, so. Short notes. So, unroadworthy vehicle, hood popped open, multiple scratches on vehicle. So we'll go and give her a notice to appear. We'll go and submit those citations. And let's go ahead and give them to her. Vehicle's going to get, well, let's see. She can probably still drive. Well, actually, no. I don't want her driving it with the hood as fucked up as it is. And then she also has that tail light out, which actually we'll go and do that to her as well. Because I didn't realize that her right tail, front, or not tail light, her right headlight was out. So it'll be equipment. Vehicle must have 2 minimum headlights, one each side, which it didn't. Yeah, 2 taillights, which it doesn't. And then we'll go and put in the note that passenger side headlight is busted. There we go. Let's go ahead and give that to her. So it'll be, I think it's left control and page down to give her the citations. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give you these citations. You are good to go on foot. I'm not going to let you get back in your vehicle only because your vehicle is unroadworthy right now. I just don't feel comfortable with you driving with that hood open, especially with you not having a headlight on the passenger side. So I'm going to go ahead and give you these citations here, and then you are going to be good to go on foot. I can call you a cab if you'd like or something like that, but you're not allowed to take that vehicle back or allowed to take that vehicle with you. It's going to have to go get impounded in the shop, or it's going to have to get towed to the impound lot, okay? I mean, yeah, I could call a tow truck for it, take it to the shop, but I'm not going to be the one paying the bill for it because you're the one who did all the damage to it, okay? So you got a couple citations here. You're going to have one for a busted tail light or busted headlight. You're going to be having one for driving on the sidewalk, driving on the yard. One for an unroadworthy vehicle for all the scratches and the hood being popped up and all that. And then you're also going to get cited for being on a cell phone while driving, okay? Just go ahead and sign here. You're not admitting to guilt or anything. It's just that you'll take care of the citations. There's a court date on the top right. Everything you need to know about that is on the top right. If you have any questions, there's a number on the back of the citation as well. There's also a website you can go on. They have some frequently asked questions and stuff like that as well, okay? Alright, like I said, you can't take the vehicle. It's going to get impounded. If you want to call a tow truck for it, you can. But you cannot be driving that vehicle away from here today, okay?
Go on.
Alright. 241 dispatch. You send me a 1051 to my 20-for-1 vehicle.
Tow truck. Assistance required on West Mirror Drive.
So that's the tow truck I threw. I forgot what tow truck I threw into the other tow truck slot. And it looks like now the K9's gonna work, even though the vehicle's already gone. But look at that thing. We're gonna have to use that tow truck here soon. Nice little Texaco. Very nice. I like that a lot. Okay. 241 dispatch. Show me out code 410 off that call. B108 and available for more. That is super cool. Trust your car to the men who wears the star. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, you can go ahead and go, buddy. Oh my lord.
Oh my lord.
241, we just got hit. Get out of the car, dude. Dude, get your gun out. Get your gun out. Out. Get out. Get out. Out, out, out. Holy shit, I was not expecting that whatsoever. Get on the ground, dude. $241, I got 1015 at this time. Just had a driver come in and plow me and the K9 officer with his vehicle. 241. What the hell you think you're doing, dude? Sitting there trying to intentionally plow me and that other officer back there. What the hell do you think you're doing? 241, you send me additional backup.
Assistance needed on West Mirror Drive.
What the hell you think you're doing? None of my it is my business if you're gonna sit there and hit me and another officer. You got anything legal on you? Guns, knives, pocket knives, use needles, anything like that? You got nothing illegal on you? Well, I'm about to find out by patting you down. Go ahead and turn around for me, okay? You are under arrest at this point in time. What the hell? Just got a baggie of meth on him. Alright, Mr. Bentley, come over here with me. 241, 2729. Marcus Bentley, 81587. He has an outstanding warrant. Alright, man. Come over here with me. Alright, 10-4 dispatch. I'll put him in my vehicle since for some reason he decided to climb up on top of somebody else's vehicle.
I got you.
Oh, hey. New Orleans PD. I forgot I threw that. I forgot I had those thrown in. I was going to do New Orleans episode, but then I decided not to. Or I have it like for the next couple episodes. I'm going to go and search his vehicle here real quick.
Hey there.
So he's going to get a multiple citations and charges on this guy. So he's got a crossbow and a pair of shoes. Alright, so he did have some irregular breathing and shit. His tail or his headlights busted. He's got our blood on the front of his vehicle. 241 dispatch. 1028. It's gonna be 50 John Ida 053.
Suspect's license plate 50 John Ida 0.
And it's stolen.
A possible stolen vehicle. A traffic violation. Proceed with caution.
So it's a stolen vehicle. 10-4 dispatch. He notified the owner I have vehicle here.
This is dispatch.
It is destroyed.
Fired. All units respond. 10-499 emergency.
Alright, man, hop out of the vehicle for me.
That ain't real.
So who do these, where'd you get these drugs from? Brothers the Ice King? I get a lot of people telling me that. So at this point in time, you'll be placed under arrest for you have multiple charges, and I'll get to you, or I'll get with you about that in a second here. But I'm noticing a lot of irregular breathing coming from you. Have you had anything to drink today?
We have
Had a couple beers. Okay, I'm not even gonna worry about field sobriety testing you. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this real quick. Gonna grab a breathalyzer. I'll also grab a drugalizer since he had some on him. Alright, man, at this point in time, I'm gonna be giving you a drugalizer or a breathalyzer test. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna just blow in this tube for me. You just keep blowing until you hear the beep. So go ahead and take a deep breath and just start whenever you're ready, okay? Man, this one is just non-stop action. I was not expecting this. So, okay, so he's drunk. Alright, and I'm also going to go ahead and give you a breathalyzer or a drugalizer test, which is basically I'm going to swab the inside of your mouth with a Q-tip. And it's just going to let me know if you've done any drugs within the past couple hours or so, okay? Make sure you don't bite down on my finger. It's going to make it even worse for you.
citizens report a speeding incident on
So it's going to be assault on a police officer with a vehicle times 2. Okay, so he doesn't have any drugs in his system. Alright, but at this point in time, you have the right to remain silent. Anything can still be held against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney if you cannot afford and want to be appointed to. Do you understand your rights? Man, this is just like non-stop action in this episode. I'm going to go ahead and do all this right here. Vehicle had nothing except that it was stolen. So he's Marcus Bentley. So he has an arrest warrant for possession of Vicodin. He's on probation. He's cited for failure to yield entering highway. Dog must be leashed in public and driver to excess due care to avoid accident. Arrested for vehicular manslaughter, possession of methadone, child abuse warrant, and possession of Vicodin. That's what his arrest warrant was for. So he's had Vicodin a couple times. So he's going to be cited for be 0 to 9 over because he was definitely speeding when he came over to us. I'm not quite sure how fast he was speeding, but he was speeding for sure. Be operation. It'll be careless driving for sure because he was driving in the opposite lane, if there is one. Across the double yellow for sure. Unsafe operation on road highway because he was definitely in the wrong thing. It'd be intersection. Be none of these. Yeah, none of those. So it was gonna, yeah, it would definitely be the unsafe operation on a road highway. Definitely crossed double yellow for sure. Be equipment. It's gonna be minimum 2 headlights. He's got an unroadworthy vehicle as well, without all being all dented up and shit. And then he's got expired insurance on the vehicle, or no insurance on the vehicle. So he's just going to get cited for that because he was actually driving it. So, yep. So we'll go ahead and submit those for him. He's going to be arrested for a lot. Let's see if they even have the thing that he's got it for, which I don't think they do. No, they don't. But what was he, It was for possession of Vicodin. Okay, so it'll be, I'm not sure which that one would be. It might be a 2. A 3. So it's not a 4. Might be a 3. Well, not a 3. Is it a 2? So I don't actually see it. There it is. Yeah, it's a 3. So he's going to get that. He's going to get felony DUI with bodily injury. Because he did end up hitting an officer and I for having injured with us. It's going to be, he had, I think it was methamphetamine on him. So we'll go ahead and do possession of meth as well. Methamphetamine. And then it'll be attempted murder. Be assault on a law enforcement. It'll be a battery with the law enforcement officer. Aggravated battery on law enforcement officer times 2 with a deadly weapon. Because he hit us with both of his cars. We got him for the DUI. We got him for the vehicle. Be that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll go and submit those charges. Aggravated battery on law enforcement officer. Possession of meth. Possession of Vicodin, which was his warrant. Driving while intoxicated with bodily injury. And then he's also had a vehicle manslaughter charge of 2 months ago, actually. And then possession of methadone was same thing, 2 months ago. So he's in a lot of trouble right now. 241, you send me a 79 on my 20 for 1 individual.
Assistance required on West Mirror Drive.
Oh. Where'd his car go? So we'll go and give him those citations as well. And then I think we'll go and call it an episode after this for sure. Man, that's crazy though. That is crazy as hell. Oh, well, they're gone. Call a tow truck for this one. 241, you send me a 51 to my 20 for 1 vehicle. And then I'll go ahead and show you guys what the flatbed looks like.
Flatbed. Assistance required on West Mirror Drive.
Go ahead and just close that. There we go. Alright. Then the flatbed is right there. Got multiple liveries on it, so it'll probably be a different tow truck every time, I'm hoping. Which would be cool. But now with this box truck in the way, I'll just run to it, basically. Yeah, it said international. This little thing, international towing and service, AAA. All that fun stuff. So yeah, guys. That was a stolen vehicle, so it's going to go back to his owner. There's another one with busted hood over there, but I'm not worrying about it. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and get out of here, let traffic start flowing again. And that's going to go and do it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, as well as drop a comment down below, let me know what y'all think. Follow me on social media as well. I'll catch you guys here on the next video. Peace.